Alright, we are live. Hey YouTube, just a quick video. I don't normally do unboxings and other videos, not necessarily Sunday related on Sunday. But I decided to this time because I've told myself lately that even on Sunday, if I feel like reverting back to a problem that I've had for a while, you guys, if you're regular here, you'll know what I'm talking about. If I ever feel like that at all, I can go ahead and just do whatever I want. I can watch YouTube, entertain myself, as long as I don't go and do that. So, if you don't know what it is, there's a video recently I did about it. I talked about it in Green's Death. I'm just kind of phasing that out and avoiding saying that more on the channel, but this falls under that case because of that. These are GorillaPods here, and I've got something in the box that might be better than GorillaPods. This is my first GorillaPod, and the head broke. But part of that was my fault. What I was doing is... Let me go grab it. So I want to have my tripod with me at all times. Eventually my little GorillaPod, not a big tripod, but a little one. So what I was doing in the past is I was able to fit it carefully in here. As you can see, there's a camera and some batteries in there. I was able to carefully fit it in there, but that was just too tight of a space for it, and that didn't work. So I will eventually find a place for the new one in there. So then I contacted them, and they were nice, and they sent me a second one. It was within the time period to get another one. And this one has a problem. You guys see that crack in there? That crack's a little bit bigger than it originally was because I said I'm definitely not getting another GorillaPod for free because this one's going bad. So why don't I try fixing it? I tried fixing it with a little bit lighter, see if I could melt the plastic back together. That didn't work. So this leg is loose. I am planning to still try and have these around for use, glue that back together. A lot of people complain about their bigger GorillaPods, even the big huge metal one that they make, where like they say they have to, sometimes the legs pop out and they have to pop it back in, which with the metal one you can do. With these you can't. If the leg pops out, popping it back in will make the joint looser and most likely cause a crack on that spot. Because every single leg has a seam like that. So, oops, I need to turn on my Wi-Fi so I don't use so much data. So, and I've gone to Best Buy recently and I bought the new GorillaPod. Figured it'd be better and improved. And it has a ball head, which I looked online. A lot of people were complaining about still. But I found something that people were saying was a lot better. Possibly pod. We'll find out. I feel kind of odd though that it got delivered on Sunday. And I feel kind of sad because I shop on Sunday and I don't like making people work on Sunday. It means that somebody had to work to get it to my house on Sunday. So if I can in the future avoid this, I will. Also for the item, it's a small tripod, pretty big box. Got some packing there. Photo Pro UFO Basic. This is actually a lot taller than I was expecting. Which I hope it's because there's other accessories in here. And padding. Because I don't want that big of a... Okay, so we got... What's the first thing to come out of the box here? It is what looks like... Oh, it's a phone mount. And look, this phone mount goes like this and squeezes the phone in there with some soft foam to keep it in place. So you can fit any size and you can get it nice and tight. And with my current one, which is the traditional stretch out and fit in, I always worry about the phone sliding forward and popping out. That would be really nice. And we've got some instruction manuals and the Photo Pro itself. This thing is big. Almost too big. I think it's bigger than the other one that was mentioned, maybe. Because you see here my GorillaPod. Huge. So, tripod always with me in my bag. A little bit less attainable. I might be able to tripod on the sides there, have it clipping off. I don't want more dangling down. You know, I might have to resort to one of these in there and just glue the leg back in place on the good one until it completely breaks and goes bad and I can't use it at all. But with the Photo Pro, the legs snap out like this. So you've got nice little quick and easy access action there. But the legs are also flexible. So you can wrap this around stuff and bend it around, and that's really nice and stiff. They've also got some really solid rubber on the bottoms, where a lot of people complain with their GorillaPods. The rubber, there is rubber on the bottom, but it's not as grippy as this, because this is a little more soft of a rubber. They complain that their GorillaPods end up scooting and sliding, so something like this, and then the camera falls over, so... yeah, it's got this nice little adjustment head thing here for adjusting how much slack you have on your twist grip there. That's nice, and that's cool. Now, one issue that was pointed out that I do agree with is how many bends are you going to be able to make with these? How long are you going to make with these? I could also see this being a case of maybe you're just there waiting and you're fiddling with this or something, which this is a case where you might not want to because it's not a fidget toy, and so you could wear it out sooner. But this reminds me of like a pipe cleaner. It's very reminiscent of that. Yeah, it's just very, very reminiscent of a pipe cleaner, but it can twist all around. I don't know how or what they've got in here. My guess is it's some kind of a metal core covered in rubber that helps protect it and cushion it, but this would be something where you could bend it enough times, you know, like a paper clip, where you bend it enough times and it heats up and then breaks eventually because it got hot. So I think they've obviously made this very durable and sturdy, and we're probably, let's see if the manual says anything. Photo Pro, UFO Basic Flexible Tripod. Compatible with, they got a GoPro, a picture of a smartphone, and a picture of a camera, and they've got legs doing some funny, crazy stuff. A 1/4 inch universal camera screw can be connected directly with mirrorless digital camera and 360 panorama camera. Mobile phone and GoPro camera can be used with phone holder and GoPro connector. Okay. Zhongsheng Nikao Precision Industries Co. Doesn't say anything else about it. I was just curious, and I didn't see this in their post online. I didn't read that closely. But now I'm kind of curious if they list anywhere an expected number of uses. How many times is this rated for? Like I know my V-Moda Crossfade headphones, you know how headphones are like this on a curved band? They say that you can stretch the band out completely fat up to 20 times. So I'm curious if there's any sort of rating for this. That phone mount is actually really cool, and I might put this on my selfie stick. Oh, that's cool too. You hear that snap sound. I'm not going to keep turning it like that, but that means that it has, I don't know if that's good or bad, something just get hard and tight, but this means maybe good, because this thing has, it's reminiscent of like the Apple peelers, where when the end hook is there and the screw comes along, it's reminiscent of that. And I think that might be good because it means that you can not tighten it too much and break it. That's my guess, although I'm not positive. I'm going to really quickly stick my camera on this thing, and then I'm going to go, oh wait, there's a little bit more documentation here that I want to look at. Unleash your creativity, photopro.com. New customer reward plan. Dear customer, thank you for your purchase. For new customers, we invite you to join our new customer reward plan. Tell us what you like about our product on Amazon and get a free gift from us. 3 gift choices. How to enter. Share your thoughts on Amazon. Email us with your thoughts and name the gift you prefer via email. I'm definitely going to do that. 3. Patiently wait for your desired gift. We wish this to be your most enjoyable shopping experience. So, what do we got for gifts? Here's pictures of gifts. We have on the left here a portable pocket multifunction crowbar with some skulls design on there. I'm not huge into the skulls, but I don't have anything that do like hex wrench and stuff. It looks like it can, so I might consider that. We've also got multifunction keychain, which is the carabiner, bottle opener, and looks like it's got some hex heads. Or we've also got a mini sealing machine, which, if I think that is correct, that would be like a heat sealer for chip packages and whatnot using heat. I might take that one out of over the others. We'll have to see. I'll have to check that out. But I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of my free gift. Whoops. So, let's see here. So I've got this all the way down. You know, another thing too is the size of GorillaPod that I got. I'm just looking at carefully inside of my thing because it looks like there's a bit of damage inside there. I'm hoping that I haven't damaged the ring down there completely. If I have, then this will definitely need to be a repaired thing. Let me just see here. It fits still in. I can't. One second, I gotta look at this in the light. Sorry, guys. Can't tell if it's. Okay, so it looks like it is metal in there, and it's just some of the plastic near the top that was maybe coming undone. There is, you guys see right there, that little chip in there, but I think it is metal inside there, so we are good to go. So we're gonna screw this down and see. So it looks like it goes all the way, but if for some reason you did have that, you could cinch this down a little better. Oh, and I think I see why this is this way. I think this is meant to be like a panning head, because as you can see, even with it cinched down all the way, I can get like a full, so 360, so 1.5 turn. I don't know how many degrees that is, but it's 360 plus 180, I think. So you can get some nice panning motion on this tripod, something that the GorillaPod just doesn't have. The new one just has a ball head up top. There was also another one I was thinking about getting that I saw on Best Buy. And what got me started getting this was a discount that ended up not being worth it for the stuff I could get. But it did get me thinking, and I did have some budget, so I got this. I've also got a backpack that I'll be looking at later on as well. But the other tripod was made, I forget what other brand. I want to say like Vivitar or something. But it was a lot like a GorillaPod, although the sections looked more like Reese's Pieces cups that have somehow merged together. And so there was, and it was flexible like this, and I watched one YouTube video where the guy was making it sound like it was the first of its kind. And it was an older YouTube video too. Although I know for a fact GorillaPod was the first one. And I remember when I first saw GorillaPod in like Alan's camera, and I was like, why the heck would you want that with those weird bendy legs like that? But now I know the benefit of it. Now I can just go like this, set my camera up anywhere, get any angle that I want almost. I can also wrap it around a tree. And this seems like it would also be able to handle pretty much heavier than mine. Because I think this is like 320 gram is what the weight is rated for. My camera's probably closer to a pound. I'm just guessing, I'm not positive. Maybe like 500 grams, I'm not sure. But it's definitely a little bigger with this control ring and some of the stuff in here than some of the cameras that they were showing in the pictures for the new version of this. So I guess the last thing I will do is point you guys way down there. And try out these wrap legs. And let's say I wanted to, let's see, actually bring this more like that. I mean, yeah. So far, so good. I like it a lot. I'm very happy with this. Yeah. I like it. It kind of doesn't feel like these get as tight of a wrap as the GorillaPod's legs. Let's see if I did something like, but they can get pretty tight. They're also a lot more stiff, which makes it a little bit trickier to wrap around. I suspect as they get used, they will loosen up a little bit, but not much. So just a little bit looser would be nice, but I appreciate how strong they are. They're definitely going to hold on and work good. And also because it's like a long tube and not lots of individual little sections there, it's actually pretty easy to get them back to straight. Whereas with the GorillaPod, sometimes you get like this here, and you see how it's a little bit trickier to get this to bend back to straight. So yeah, these will still get some use in certain situations. I'll be gluing some of the, like this joint that's broken right here will get glued straight out. But so these will still get some use, like put in my camera bag as used as secondary tripods. Maybe I need a second one for something. You know, like I could see something less critical. Maybe I want to put I'm using my audio recorder while I'm out and about. Oh, there's even another one that's come bad on this. So can you guys see? Can I show that crack? Barely, yeah. You guys can kind of see. Yeah, you can see that's how thin the crack usually is when it occurs on the sections. And there is, I probably won't be able to show. Oh yeah, there's the seam right there for that. So these could be used for like the audio where I need like the microphone pointing up at me a bit, but it doesn't have to be specific, or I don't want to set my recorder on a table. This could be something like this, so I probably will glue this one back together. I'll glue the head back on this one, put one in my camera bag, put one in my audio bag. So I'm grateful GorillaPod was a pioneer in this category, but for now I think the Photo Pro is turning out to be the winner. And they've got lots of different kits available. There was one that would come with pieces for like GoPro and whatnot, but you know, we get this phone mount here, which I definitely like. I haven't tried it yet, but I can tell you already. Actually, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pop you guys out. Quickly try this. Too bad you guys can't see. Actually, hold on a second here. There's a bit dusty. There we go. So yeah, because it's so worry about bumping the buttons on my phone and get a better center of balance. So I might consider using this on my selfie stick instead of the other one. This is a really cool mount, and where I would totally trust this, especially over my other mount. So we've got our mount for using with my phone on tripod, the new one. That other one, I don't know, stick it in my camera bag just in case, but this will be the new one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Just a quick little unboxing and talk. Yeah, see you guys in, get subscribed. And I've got other well-edited stuff too, not just these quickie things. So check those out as well if we maybe found this a little boring or whatnot. Different shows, lots of themed months. And if any of you guys are interested to have an update on this tripod after I've used it for a while, leave a comment down below. See you guys in whatever's next.